Hi Aquarius, welcome back. So Aquarius, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so feel free to reverse the roles if needed. Also, my readings are timeless, so I trust that when this finds you, it's for you. So when I was meditating on the Aquarian energy, I got, first of all, the song Believe in Magic. Do you believe in magic? And I don't know who sings it. I don't remember who sings it. But that song came to me before I even sat down at the table. And then as I meditated, I heard a hard pill to swallow. I actually saw someone taking a hard pill to swallow, and then I saw a dove clear as day and loudly Prince When Doves Cry started playing in my mind. And it was none of the lyrics, but the part where he really gets into it at the end and he kind of like belts it out at the end. So I just feel like, that's your warrior cry, or check out that song. So lots of different messages for Aquarius. I just felt like the energy was rising like that, like the end of the song. If you go listen to it, they go, it was terrible, sorry. But you know what I mean. Nobody can sing as high as Prince. Okay, so his voice tone is so awesome, but also very high pitched. But it was like the energy building up almost like that, like a pulsation, and then breaking through the surface right at the end. So that may be what you're feeling, like a rise in your energy, or a rise happening within a situation or an emotion. And I got the song When Doves Cry for Sagittarius, the last round of readings. Some of you may be dealing with one, or have that somewhere in your birth chart. Okay, that's just for a few of you. But I did notice, the similarities between what I was feeling energetically now and then what I felt when I did that reading. So let's get started, Aquarius, and see where this is headed. You have the overall energy of Mercury, so this is all about communication, dialogues, conversations, words, thoughts, analysis. This also talks about online activity, having a hyper awareness, having a lot of curiosity, okay, within your energy. And it says wonder on this card. And for some reason, that word reminds me of the first song that I got, which was Believe in Magic. It's almost like Spirit is guiding you, Aquarius, to believe in more than just what you can physically see, taste, and touch, and smell. And I think a lot of Aquarians already know that, especially if you're watching my channel. But you might have been really bogged down in the details, or too much in the lower self. So it's like popping out of that energy, right? Or you're being called towards seeing a higher perspective. So let's see where this is headed. Your overall supporting energy is the Page of Wands, which is all about ideas, new beginnings, new adventures. There's a picture of a cardinal in this, and cardinals always remind me of freedom, although, they may have different meanings to different folks. Different strokes for different folks. That's okay. But it's like a revitalization of the energy, and it came out not in the reverse, but close to the reverse. So I feel like if you've been feeling like a lack of energy, a lack of motivation, a lack of intensity, in your life, then I feel that energy returning, just like that song, like slowly ebbing and flowing up. This person is in the Nine of Wands, which is all about determination and motivation. So kind of similar. And it also came out almost in the reverse, but not quite. So this person could have been lacking motivation in the past energy, but that energy flipping around during this time frame. This person's bound and determined, I feel, in their vibes, even though at times I feel like there's a lack of action or pushing forward of something at times. So let's go into the recent past energy, Aquarius, and see what led up to this, and then we're going to go into how you perceive each other, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, what your hopes are, and most likely future outcome. So right off the bat, you have Page of Wands, Two of Cups, King of Wands. So soulmate connection, showing up, very strong connection here. It very well could be this person, but doesn't have to be. It's just signifying to me that in the recent past energy, Aquarius, there is a sense of like having new beginnings as it comes to just relationships, friendships, partnerships in general, you know, and pulling in people that match your energy a little bit better, people that can match your confidence and can match your independence. So I feel like you actually may not even have been really focused on relationships, but the simple fact of like enjoying who you are and just being who you are may have definitely attracted someone to you, or new connections to you leading up to this, right? Because this is a very exploratory energy, and it's like exploring your talents and exploring your creativity and getting new ideas about that and feeling connected, okay? And this, for a lot of you, this is going to be in regards to a connection in particular, but this can also signify feeling connected to your source, feeling connected to your higher self, and really cultivating that relationship between you and you, and feeling more confident, more motivated in the energy because of that, all right? So I actually love that energy that's leading up into the now. Let's see what the person that you're dealing with has been in. So they have Justice, Queen of Wands, and the World. So this person has been having balance and success in their own life. Also feeling more confident. It's so interesting. I have two of these fire elements out, you know. So both of you exuding and a high level vibration, exuding more, like I said, confidence, being more secure with yourself. On a lower vibration, it could be insecurities or ego that's been overexpressed. So some of you are learning to balance that out, or you may find yourself on one end of the scale or the other end of the scale during this time frame, is what I'm being led to say. Although for some of you, this is past energy. And same on this person's side. So they're learning to balance the ego and the soul, and learning when they're feeling motivated and when they're not, and honoring all of those emotions and getting success, you know, in their life, having completions, having things come through for them. So I feel like this person is building up their confidence, and I think they may have been lacking that in the past, and or just not really in the space of wanting to push things forward, you know, kind of just, I heard settling, but being okay with wherever they were at, even if it wasn't where they wanted to be. But then it's like this urge or this push coming through, like that song, you know, like pulsation of energy coming through that's really pushing this person into a more action-oriented energy, a more determined type of vibe. So let's look at your perception of the connection, Aquarius. Keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, so it might be your truth, but it may not be their truth, okay? But we'll start there. So when you think about the connection, you have the Hermit, the Queen of Cups, and Three of Pentacles. So I feel like Aquarius, you've done a lot of reflection around this. You have found peace within yourself regarding this connection. You want like minds, you want cooperation, you want to build on things, you know. I feel like you want someone that you can build with, or you feel like you can build with this person, and they give you new ideas about self. Like this connection has helped you to explore, or is helping you to explore your inner workings, but also giving you new ideas about relationships and possibilities. And for some of you, believing in magic, you know, it's making you believe in magic. Yes, so I just feel like you see this person as someone who has given you enlightenment, and you're okay with that, you know. I feel like there is a lot of like energy within the connection, and you may view this person as someone who's being open to you, or has an open concept mind. Aquarians love an open mind, so like that would be thrilling to you. And so this person may be someone that's open to the way that you're thinking, or open to exploring new things. And I feel like that's exhilarating to you. You really appreciate that about this person or this connection. And or that could be, if it's not that, then it's you having new ideas about yourself and being more open-minded when it comes to relationships in general. But just take it as it resonates, okay? So, what is this person's perception of Aquarius or the connection in general? Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Ooh, the Devil. Okay, what's that about? The Four of Cups. Okay. So this person believes that there's potential here, but they're also a bit insecure in the energy. And or they may see you as very insecure and someone who has the ability to really take them there. There's an obsessive quality that's showing up to the connection, and I can't tell if it's coming from your end or their end, but I feel it's this person's perception. They may obsessively wonder what you're thinking, what you're feeling, especially if you're detached from this person, especially if you've emotionally detached from this person. Like they're trying to figure out, you know, Aquarius, where you stand, or if there is any potential there. They may be trying to dig beneath the surface, or feel that they need to do that in order to figure out, you know, where your heart is and where your thoughts are. It's really interesting because I feel like in the Aquarian energy, it was very open concept, open mind, you know, being open to possibilities and magic. And this person has almost the opposite stance, where it's like they see very limited abilities or limited possibilities, you know, within the connection. Or it's like there's a lot of rumination or insecurities going on within the way that they see it. And that could be how they see you or how they see themselves. But I feel that their perception is a bit skewed here because that's not how you're seeing it. And or you agree to disagree, you know, it could be that type of energy where you just got to agree to disagree here. So I definitely feel some closed off energy here, and yet feeling bound, you know, and yet detachment. So it's a bit of a mixed bag here in how they're perceiving this connection. Interesting. So now we're going to go into the depth, the emotion. So that was perception, that was thought. Now we're going to go take it down into the heart space and see underneath all of that, Aquarius, what are you genuinely feeling? For my Aquariuses. I still have that song playing in the back of my mind, Prince. Which I don't know what Prince's zodiac sign is. I do not believe he is an Aquarius. But Prince is so eccentric and out of the box. He's, you know, an Aquarius can appreciate an artist like Prince, right? Because Aquariuses love eccentricity. So it does not shock me that that song came up. So in your genuine emotions, you have Judgment, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Wheel, and King of Pentacles. I heard capable. Some of you have struggled with feeling capable, you know, of being able to pull your own self up and out of something, okay? And I feel like some of you have felt incapable of releasing a connection or something that really ties you down. And it's not that you're not capable, Aquarian. It's just that you might have been stuck there for a while emotionally and developed some bad habits of thought. And so it feels like a perpetuating cycle, but it's really just repetitive habits of thought that you have the capability of breaking during this time frame, okay? Because emotionally, you're feeling fortunate and you're feeling comfortable in your own skin and wiser than you've been in the past. Because in the past, there might have been some judgment calls that you made that, you know, didn't really contribute to you feeling good about yourself, or it kind of took away some of your self-sufficiency or security in how you feel. So it's like needing to release that energy, right? And I heard for some of you, you need to forgive yourself for past decisions. And I just got like incredibly emotional right there. Or forgive someone else, you know, that could be vice versa. It may or may not be at all related to this connection, but it's like, I have a prayer coming through. Lord, forgive me for I know not what I do. So that could be your energy I'm picking up on, or this person. So flip it as needed. But I definitely got that. All right, for some of you. But I feel like, yeah, it's like wanting to release yourself and then feeling like you're not capable, but you are capable. And actually, I think a lot of you will be successful in doing so during this time frame, especially around the 21st when we go into the conjunction. And because of that, once you release and you start to feel more fortunate and on top of things and on top of your world again, which is the energy that's coming through, then you get a sense of relief almost and comfort and being comfortable again in your surroundings and in your own skin. So let's see where this person is at emotionally. Four of Wands, the Strength card. Ooh. And the Fool and the Empress. So this person emotionally, they're in a really good spot. You're headed that way, but I feel that this person is already there. Okay, you've got some energy to clean up, Aquarius, that you've let compile over a few months, I heard. You know, not genuinely appreciating yourself and being as secure as I know that you can be, you know. But I feel, like I said, that energy clearing out and getting back on top of things, yada, yada, yada. This person is in this place where they're feeling a lot more stable, you know, feeling stronger, ready for some new beginnings, you know, ready to nurture this connection. Interestingly enough, this looks like a dove in the background of this card. So this person is willing to put the time and effort into things that make them happy, or this connection. It's like, oh, there's doves in this one too. So, I know you can't see it, but it's up there. It's like they're focusing, they're ready and willing to focus on this partnership for a lot of you, or determined to be stronger when it comes to relationships in general. They may be very focused also in the home area of their life, but this person's wanting new beginnings, and they're feeling more nurturing in their vibe. So if they had been closed off or cold, I do feel this person is in this more nurturing space and this softer energy. And it's because they are reaching for new ideas and new beginnings, and they're feeling more confident. So that's helping them to be a little bit more allowing in their energy, because they're sitting in that confidence, okay? So let's go into hopes and see what your hopes are, Aquarius. Oh my gosh, I got like a million cards. You got a lot of hopes here, but I'm just going to take the one that came out over here. The Magician. You're hoping to get into manifestation mode, to be able to create what it is that you want to create. Some of you believe in magic, you know, and you may practice Wicca, or some of you may be tarot readers, or, you know, into conscious manifestation. I know a lot of Aquarians that are able to do that, but also into it. But I even if you're not, it's just like you can create magic, Aquarius. It's just by nature of being an Aquarius. Once you open up your mind to anything, or you set your mind to something, then you're bound to achieve it. And you're wanting to feel that about yourself again, because some of you got bogged down in the details in the past, and it brought your energy down a little bit. But I feel that you're really desiring to be back in that space where you're able to be creative with your life, and be also in control more. Okay. In control more. Sorry about that. All of a sudden I got choked up. Alright, so let's see what this person's energy is. That's really interesting, right? Because I got hard pill to swallow. For some of you, something that did not go as you had planned, that was a hard pill to swallow. And I feel like that's what showed up in the emotional space. Because there again, Aquarius energy is fixed. So when you have your mind set on a goal or something that you want, you don't often take no as an answer. And, you know, that might have been a hard pill to swallow if you had to accept something less than what you felt you deserved. And I think you're moving out of that energy because you're realizing that one, that it was complicated, and two, that there's really no such thing as accepting less than what you, well, I don't want to say that. You're in this space, Aquarius, where you understand that you're deserving, period, and that you're actually able to pull in better partners or relationships or energy within relationships when you're feeling more confident with yourself, okay? When you're feeling in that space of being more comfortable in your own skin. This person is hoping for the Page of Swords, which is an interesting energy because this is my trust issues card. They could be wanting to release that, you know, wanting to stop over analyzing things, and maybe that was the energy they were in the past. But I feel like this person is hoping to get all of the information and to see things clearly as well. So now we're going to go into most likely future outcome. Keep in mind that all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. But you're in the driver's seat of your life. I'm just giving you a snapshot for my Aquariuses. So most likely future outcome. Four of Cups in the reverse, Six of Wands. Yeah. The Nine of Swords. When you stop giving attention to that of which you do not want, which is insecurities, fears, etc., then, and you place your focus elsewhere, Aquarius, then success, attention, adoration, love, all of those things that you want that make you feel fortunate are going to come in. But not a moment before that, because you can't get anything other than where your focus is at. So again, I feel like a release of that during this time frame. I think that, you know, you might have been heavily focused on more of the shadow space. You might have been doing shadow work during this time period, or being pulled into looking at some things that you'd rather not feel, you'd rather not look at, but feeling called to do that or pulled towards that direction anyways, and I feel like you're cutting it off. Right, so if you see in the upright, this person is heavily focused on things that do not serve them. And it came out in the reverse, so you're placing your focus intentionally elsewhere on different topics, ideas, thoughts, other things, and redirecting the energy into things that make you feel good, things that make you feel accomplished, you know. And That's kind of what Spirit is calling you to do. And you have the King of Cups here in the success area. So this is being comfortable, again, in your own skin and emotionally feeling attached again, or emotionally allowing things to come to you as opposed to you going to it, right? You know, not pushing for outcomes, but also not pushing away. Just kind of allowing what's for you to be for you. And you do that by placing your focus again on the things that you love about yourself and the things that you feel blessed over, have appreciation over, are very fortunate. You know, all of us have things that we're fortunate to have, or that make us feel fortunate. And so I feel like, Aquarius, that is where you're being called to put your attention. And it pulls in, you know, Six of Wands, King of Cups, Ten of Cups, you know. For some of you, a relationship partner, or feeling more connected with your relationship partner if you're in a committed relationship, you know. Some of you have been ignoring relationships in general, or a particular relationship, and I don't think it's on purpose. I think you've just been distracted elsewhere. And FYI, this is calling you to communicate in that connection, and or to, if this person is important to you, then you have to cultivate things, Aquarius. And you've been a bit distracted is what I'm feeling here. So this person is the Magician, the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the future energy. Why the Ten of Swords? Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Whoa. Oh my gosh. This person is hurt that you're getting attention elsewhere. That's what I was feeling. I feel like if you have been, I heard displacing or replacing or just distracted in general in other areas of your life, this person is really taking it personal, even if they have not expressed that to you. But it's like, well, Aquarius is getting, you know, attention elsewhere. They seem to be very satisfied. So I guess, you know, I didn't mean that much, or I don't mean that much, or, you know, for some reason they feel personally attacked by that. Which is really just insecurity, you know, popping up within this person. Because again, if you go back to the perception, you actually saw this person as someone, you know, in a positive light, and that you were open to, and they didn't quite see you the same way. So some of them, they take, you know, things that you do personally. I don't even think they intentionally do this, but it's just like, they do it anyways, I guess, or, you know, in the future energy, they may do that, okay? So it's not like this person does this all the time, although for some of you, yes. But in the future energy, what I'm picking up is that they may definitely take that personally, so side note. They also have the Magician and the Three of Pentacles. So this person is wanting to manifest cooperation, like minds, support, you know, to be their own creator, right? This person has all of the tools necessary and is building and working on themselves, I feel, emotionally feeling a lot more stable. They don't have the best perception of the connection at times. They do not like when you detach. Okay, I'm just going to say that. They do not like that. It makes them feel a certain way. That's just an FYI. And I feel, for my Aquarians that are watching this, that you don't have ill intentions when you detach, although some of you may. But I actually feel, for the most part, it's mostly just not feeling, it's in the moments where you're not feeling secure about yourself that you do that. And it's really not personal, but this person takes it as such, you know. So I just, yeah, that's kind of the message I'm getting. But I feel like, again, there's success to be had here, and they're desiring emotional satisfaction in the future energy, or are, you know, if they can get past that, then there's emotional satisfaction, success, attention, all of that available for them as well, you know. So yes, and like I said, Aquarius, This is replacing your focus. I keep saying replacing. Refocusing your energy onto the things that make you feel more fortunate being highlighted. So, Aquarius, that was an interesting reading. I'm going to leave it there. Zodiac signs that you could be dealing with. You have Gemini energy here, Leo energy, Aries energy, Libra, Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries. I think I already said Aries. Could be Sagittarius, as I felt a connection there. Gemini, Leo again, Capricorn, Gemini again. Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it could be any zodiac sign as it is a general reading. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, you can check me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana, also linked down in the description box below. If you like my style, you can get it for yourself at avasophiaco.com, which is my sister's online boutique. And I did add a donation option in the About section for those of you who want to donate to my channel. Of course, it's always appreciated, but never expected. So either way, Aquarius, I'm loving you so much. Wishing you the very best. Till next time, my friends. Namaste.